Alright, we're back, and if you didn't know, I made a video a few days ago about Dream, the Minecraft YouTuber, that his speedrun was not legitimate, so today he has responded. So we're taking a look at it, but before we begin, make sure to like and subscribe. So he's been accused of cheating in his 1.16 speedruns, so let's take a look at this.
Probability. Probability is the measurement of how likely something is to happen. Recently, one of my speedruns that I did on Twitch has been analyzed by the speedrun.com volunteer mod team and deemed as improbable to a degree that is nearly impossible. So lucky, in fact, that they came to the mathematical conclusion that it had 1 in 7.5 trillion odds of happening. So they put out a video and a long document talking about it, and this is my response. Now, I'm not sure if you realize how big of a number that is, but that is basically impossible. You have better odds of winning the lottery 3 times in a row. So ever since this math was done, I've had people spamming me, calling me a cheater, and insisting that there's nothing I can possibly say or do to refute the fact that I cheated. Now, every speedrun that I've ever uploaded on my YouTube channel is still verified and still on the leaderboards, including a 6th place run in 1.15.
There, solid proof that his run was legit. On record, this was looked at as a run. But his streams are looking pretty fishy, so that's what they're looking at today.
But the run that I did on my Twitch on 1.16 is no longer on it. Now, I plan on going over in detail each of these points later, but I want to summarize some misconceptions right at the beginning. 1, the only speedrun that was unverified was a 5th place run that I did on a stream a couple months ago, and all of the world record videos that I posted are still verified. One of the mods said, quote, "We have no reason to believe that any of the 1.15 runs are cheated." 2, the odds are wrong. I hired a professional statistician with a PhD that is an active astrophysicist to write an analysis, and I'll be going over parts of that analysis today. 3, I did not delete any evidence, and I was doing everything I was asked to by the mods, and I actually have one of the mods on later to come and confirm that. And 4, not all of my 1.16 live streams were used for the data. Only the 6 luckiest ones were. I had 5 other streams before those streams I did on 1.16, but they had below average luck and were not included in their analysis. I had the expert include these streams in a much smaller, separate analysis, which concluded that with these 11 streams included, the data shows, quote, "no statistically significant evidence that Dream was modifying the probabilities." So now that we got the misconceptions out of the way, which I will go over later, the math. I'm not that good at math, and I'm sure a lot of you watching this may not be either, so I found somebody who is amazing at math and specializes in probability to help get to the bottom of it. Bill Nye, the science guy.
So pretty much what he said in this part is that he claims and proves that he is innocent, and even has a trained professional, someone who went to Harvard, to basically verify his speedruns and prove his innocence and prove that he did not cheat on his speedruns.
Yes, you heard me right. Okay, no, I'm just kidding. That's a joke. That's a joke. A professor with a PhD that graduated from Harvard, that's actually a practicing astrophysicist that is an expert in statistics and astrostatistics. After reaching out to this expert, he insisted that if he was going to do this analysis, that I must agree to release his findings regardless of if they made me look good or they made me look bad. Knowing that I'm innocent, I agreed. The mod team is a group of respectable people, but they're also young and a group of volunteers, so it's...
Okay, this is good. He says that he has a professional coming in, and he's gonna prove it. Now, he does say that his mods are young, and it seems like they kind of jumped the gun on this one. Look at the evidence and see that if he's innocent or not. Let's look at it.
Hard to fault them for making mistakes when compared to a full-time professional with a specific expertise in a field like this. After extensive research into the mod's math and the logic and reasoning behind this math, the expert found that the math was off. In the description of this video, there's a link to a 19-page report written by this expert that is extremely detailed into exactly what they got wrong and why. I won't be going over it entirely in this video, but for the people more interested in the math, it's linked in the description. I will be going over what I think are the most important parts though. First of all, the math was off by at least 7.4998 trillion. And the original number was 7.5 trillion. And like I mentioned earlier, this is a huge number. So it's also a huge number to be off by. On the screen right now is a representation of how far they were off by. Again, I'm sure the mods did their best, but when talking about someone's character and their image, making mistakes as big as this can be really damaging. After coming to an estimate of a new probability, the expert said this, quote, Even in the worst case, the probabilities are not so extreme as to rule out any chance that Dream used the unmodified probabilities. The expert also said, quote, "If you ask what is the probability that anyone playing Minecraft has luck as good as Dream did during these 11 streams, then the odds are very high. Dream's luck can be described not in terms of unusual success in the game, but that out of all of the Minecraft players, it was him who got this lucky, and he got this lucky while live streaming. But remember, this could not be counted against him, because he was investigated precisely because he got very lucky." I actually ran a survey where I gave 100 random people 2 options on what the number they talked about meant. Option 1, the odds of a top 1000 speedrunner on video or stream getting the luck that I got, or option 2, the odds of anyone doing piglin trades in Minecraft getting the luck that I got. Every single person out of the 100 said option 2. They, and probably you watching this based on the survey, figured that the mods presented the odds of this happening to anyone while trading with piglins. They didn't think that this was the odds of this happening to someone while speedrunning, being a top 1000 speedrunner on stream or video. As a good example, pick a number between 1 and 10. Go ahead, right now, pause, pick a number between 1 and 10.
Okay, I think that's enough, but I think that, in my opinion, he is innocent. He provided a lot of evidence. He had professionals come in and do the job for him. He has proved that he has legitimate speedruns, and he's proved that he has no mods or hacks or anything like that. So, seems like there's no reason to try to get rid of his career or try to end him or cancel culture, none of that. So, it seems like he's all good. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope this changes your opinion about Dream, and people still continue to watch him and he doesn't lose any subs or anything like that. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe and share with your friends. If you like Minecraft, then yeah, like the video. Alright, peace.